some video. Again, sorry. Today, inshallah, we'll take lesson 2, sorry, in module 5, numerical expressions, page 269. Now, before we start, guys, let's take this example here and please pay attention. I will start now. Pay attention with me. It's important and very important lesson. Now, if we have this numbers here and operations like 2 plus 3 multiply 4. 2 plus 3 multiply 4. I will do it in two ways. I will do it in two ways. I will say 2 plus 3, 5. Multiply 4, 20. 2 plus 3, 5. Multiply 4, 20. And I will say 3 multiply 4, 12. Plus 2, 14. So here I did it in two ways, two different ways, and I have two different answers. I have two different answers. Again, this answer came from 2 plus 3, 5. Multiply 4, 20. And this answer came from 3 multiply 4, 12. Plus 2, 14. So at this way, or at this answer, I add, then multiply. And here I multiply, then add. So I have two different answers here. Now, which one is correct, guys? To know which one is correct, we need to know something, we call it order of operations. Order of operations. Now, your title, guys, numerical expressions, numerical expression. The word expression, guys, this we call it expression. This we call it expression, like sentence in English. So we have sentence in math. This is expression. In numerical, the word numerical came from numbers. Numbers means expression with all numbers and operations, multiply, divide, subtract, whatever, the operations. Now, to know which one is correct, guys, which one is correct? Again, here, I add, then multiply. And here, I multiply, then add. So I have two different answers, okay? Now, to know which answer is correct, we need to know something, we call it order of operations. Order of operations means if we have different operations, we need to know which one we can start with, which one we can start with. Now, in order of operations, we have 4 orders here. We need to follow them in calculating numerical expressions. We need to follow them always. We need to follow them always. Now, the first thing, the first step we need to do is to do the brackets, or the parentheses. And then the first step we need to do in calculating numerical expressions is to do brackets or parentheses. After we finish with the brackets, we need to do exponents, powers, which we did in the previous lesson. So first thing, brackets, parentheses. Second step, exponents. Second step, exponents. Now, after we finish with the brackets and exponents, we do multiply or divide from left to right. We do multiply or divide from left to right. After we finish the last step will be addition or subtraction from left to right, okay? So the first one, brackets. Second one, exponents. Then multiply or divide. And at the end, add or subtract, add or subtract. I have some hands here, guys. I have some hands. Rakan, yes, Rakan.
Mister, your voice now go and it's written for me. Safwan is record network bandwidth is low.
Oh, now.
The same.
Now you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, but Mister,
now you hear me?
Your camera is being small.
Yeah, Mister. Now you hear me?
Yeah, but the board
is
is not clear.
Yeah, Mister. Now you hear me? Can you see the board?
Yeah, I see it, but not clear.
Try to, Mister. Wallah, this is what I have. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm in the school and this is the internet of the school, so it's not my problem. Okay, Habibi? Try to. Now, if you have a problem, try to watch the video after I download it. Guys, give me a second, please. Give me a second. Okay. Najim, are you here, ya Najim? Najim, put your hand, please. Right.
Yes, mister.
Najim, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Do you see the board?
Mister, yes, we can see the board, but يعني مغبشة.
Now, here, how about now, huh?
The same.
Right.
Because in your name, they write
Wait,
Safwan Tikram.
Wait, guys, wait. I will reconnect. Wait. Again, I'm in the school, so it's not my problem, guys. Not my problem.
Okay.
Najim,
Yes, mister.
how about now?
What, your camera not open? There, Mister, your voice is good. يعني we can hear you, but the board we cannot see. يعني مغبشة.
Right.
It is from the internet, not from your mobile, from the internet.
Right. Ibrahim. Yanal Muhammad. Yanal.
Mister, they write, Mr. Safwan Zirakat's network bandwidth is low.
Do you
Yes,
hear me,
mister.
Mr. Sibak, when what they write? Okay, just now, do you hear me and see the board?
Mister, we can
Yeah,
hear
I
you,
hear
but
you.
mister, I
can
have
see
a
the board.
question.
Yanal,
Mister,
Habibi,
I
can you
have a
hear
question.
me? Yabni, I'm not talking with you, Ibrahim,
Yeah,
just
I
wait.
can hear you.
Do you see the board, ya Yanal?
Yeah, I can see it, but it's مغبشة.
Right, guys. This is what I have, guys. I'm sorry. So I'll continue my lesson. If you have problem, just watch the video. So it's not my problem. Thank you. Ibrahim, what's your question, mister?
Mister, if the question was didn't have two brackets.
Mister, do you understand what I said until now here?
Yes, I understand.
Thank you. Just wait. Now here, guys, I said I did it in two ways. I add, then I multiply, or I multiply, then add. But in the order of operations, guys, they said do multiply or divide from left to right. Do multiply or divide from left to right. Then do plus or minus from left to right. So we have multiply or divide from left to right, or plus or minus from left to right at the end. So here I need to multiply first, then I will add. Multiply, then I will add. So here 3 times 4, 12, plus 2, 14. So this is the correct answer. This one is wrong. This one is wrong. Do not add, then multiply. We multiply, then add, depending in the order of operations here. The multiplication became before the addition. So we have brackets at the first, exponents, multiply or divide, add or subtract at the end. So to do any exponential or to do any numerical expressions, We need to follow these order of operations, guys. Now, let's do this example here. Here we have example. See this example? We have 4 to the power 2 plus 7 divided by a bracket, and inside the bracket is 3 minus 1. Now let's calculate it together, guys. It's very important idea, so please focus with me here. Now I will follow the order of operations always. The first thing they said, do the brackets. Do the brackets, okay? So I'll do the brackets. The first thing I will do, we call it parenthesis, but I don't care. You can say bracket, parenthesis, I don't care. Now here, where is the parenthesis? This is the parenthesis, and this is the first thing we will do. So the first step, I'll do the parenthesis, and all the other things will comes down the same. The first step, I'll do the parenthesis. All the other things will come down the same. So we have 4 to the power 2 come the same, plus 7 divided by. Now I'll do the bracket, the first step. 3 minus 1 is 2. I did the bracket. Now, the second step, do what? Exponents. Do we have exponents here? Yes, I have. So I'll do the exponent first, second one. So this is equal. 4 to the power 2, we know 4 to the power 2 is 4 times 4, we know that. 4 times 4 is 16, right? So in place of 4 power 2, I'll put 16, and the other will stay the same. Okay, again, guys, I did the brackets first, then I'll do the exponent. This is the exponent, I did it. 4 to the power 2 is 16. Now what I will have, I have to do multiply or divide from left to right. I'll go from left to right, not from right to left, guys, from left to right. If I have multiply, I will do it. If I have divide, I will do it. Here I have add, then divide, add, then divide. The order of operations said divide first, then add. The division comes in the third step, and the addition comes in the fourth step. So I will divide first. So the 16 is still 16, and I will divide here. 7 divided by 2, you make long division, it will be 3.5. So this is 3.5. Now, the last step is what? Do addition or subtraction from left to right. I have addition, so we can add. 16 plus 3.5 is 19.5. So all of this, guys, all of this expression is equal to 19.5. This is the first example. For example, here, look, we have this expression here. Okay, we have this expression. I have 6 to the power 2 minus 12 divided by 3 plus brackets 14 minus 9 multiply 2. Now let's go back to our order of operations. We have 4 order of operations here. You need to memorize them very well. The first step is to do what? Brackets or parentheses. Second step, exponents. Third step, multiply or divide. Fourth step, plus or minus. The addition and subtraction at the end. The last thing you do, add or subtract. Let's do the first step, which is the parentheses. Now, do we have parentheses here? Yes, I have this one. So I'll do this parentheses, the first step, and all other things will come the same. So at the first step, guys, I'll do the parentheses only. So look here, 6 power 2 comes down, 12 comes down, divided by 3 plus. I have a bracket, and multiply 2 comes down, huh? Everything comes down except the bracket. I will do it in the first step. Now 14 minus 9 is 5. 14 minus 9 is 5. So I did the bracket. Now the second step is to do what? Exponents. You search about exponents. Do we have exponents? Do we have exponents? Yes, I have. Here is the exponent. So the second step, I'll do the exponent, and all the other things will come down the same. Do not do any other thing. Just do each step alone. Each step alone. This is equal. I'll do the exponent in the second step. 6 to the power 2. I know 6 to the power 2 is 6 by 6, which is 36. So replace 6 power 2 by its value. And all the other things will comes down. Negative 12 divided by 3 plus 5 multiply 2. Again, the first step, I did the brackets only, the parentheses only. The second step, I did the exponents only. Okay. Now, the third step here, do multiply or divide from left to right. So I will go from left to right. If I have multiply or divide, I will do them. Here I have divide and multiply. What comes first? The division. So I'll do the divide first, then I'll do the multiply. I'll do the divide, then I'll do the multiply. So this is equal 36 minus 36 minus. Now 12 divided by 3 is 4. I did the division. Plus 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. So what I did here, I did the division, then the multiplication from left to right. Now the last step here, do addition or subtraction from left to right. So I'll go from left to right. If I have add, I will add. If I have subtract, I will subtract. I have subtract first, then I add. So I will do subtraction at the first, then I will do addition. Do not do addition, then subtraction. No, from left to right. What comes first? The subtraction, so you subtract first. So this is equal. 36 minus 4 is 32. Plus 10 at the end, 42. So all of this expression, guys, is equal to what? To 42. Again, here we have expression. We call it a numerical expression. We have exponent, subtraction, division, addition, bracket, multiply. Look at the board, guys. Look at the board. I see you. Look at the board. Now, here, guys, we have a lot of operations, but following the order of operations will simplify the expression easily. First step, brackets. I did it only. See, the other things comes down the same. I didn't do anything else, just the bracket only. So you won't be confused. The second step is to do exponents. 6 power 2, I did it. Do not make here 6 power 2, 6 multiply 6, then no, calculate it. As we did, calculate it, then take the answer and put it in place of it, which is 36. So the second step, I did exponents. I'm finished or I'm done with parentheses and exponents. Now the third step is to do multiply or divide from left to right. So I will do the division, then I will do the multiplication. I did the division and I did the multiplication. The last step is to do addition or subtraction. Then I did subtraction, then the addition. What comes first? Here we have the both. What comes first? I did it. 36 minus 4, 32. Then I added the 10, which is 42. This is example here. Now let's take a look to this example. This example. Here we have a numerical expression. Let's follow the order of operations. Do we have brackets? The first thing we need to search about is parentheses. We always follow this order, always guys, always follow the order of operations. لا تعمل حالك Einstein. Follow order of operations always. Do we have brackets here? Parentheses? No, we don't have. But we don't have, so skip it. If we don't have parentheses, skip. You know the word skip. Skip this step. Now let's see the second step, which is exponent. Do we have exponent? No, we don't have exponent. So skip the second step also. So we don't have parentheses. We don't have exponent. So skip the first two. Now the third step, do multiply or divide from left to right. We have multiply. So I'll go from left to right. If I have multiply, I will do it. If I have divide, I will do it also. What comes first here? Multiply. And here also, multiply. So I'll do these multiplications at the first step. So this is equal. 9 multiplied 3 is 27. Plus 4 comes down. ماليش فيها. minus comes down. Now we have multiply. 1 multiply 3. 1 multiply 3 is a 3 equal. I'm done with multiply or divide. Now the last step is to do add or subtract from left to right. So go from left to right. If you have addition, you add. If you have subtraction, you subtract. You have what here? Addition. So you do add first. 27 plus 4, 31. Minus 3 is 28. Here, guys, if you remember, here I had subtraction, then addition. So I subtract, then add. Here, I have addition, then subtraction. So I add, then subtract. What comes first, you do it. What comes first, you do it. Okay? This is how to deal with order of operations, guys. This is how to deal with order of operations. You need to follow the 4 order of operations. Now, I'm ready to hear your questions if you have a question. I'm not sure that you have, and you know, it's easy. Brahim Bek. Brahim. طيب ينال فادي. نضال. نضال. طيب. No questions, guys. If you have questions, put your hand. If you have questions, put your hand. Abdul Sattar, are you here?
Yes, mister, I'm here.
Do you hear me, Abdul Sattar, very well?
Yes.
Can you see the board very well?
Yes.
Good boy. Do you have any questions?
No.
Good boy. طيب. طيب ماشي. يعني ولا سؤال ما شاء الله. حلو. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions? طيب. Good. Good that we are recording this. It's good that we are recording this, guys. So حلو يعني عشان Good. No questions means you understand everything. Good, boys. Thank you. Let's go to the book now. Let's go to the book. I need a student to read. I need a student to read. Yusuf, read it, Yusuf.
Yes, mister.
Yes.
Okay.
Read. We are, guys, all of you, go to page 269, okay? 269, the first page in this lesson. And you have learn up. See it, yeah, Yusuf?
Yeah, I can
Read.
see it. Okay.
All of you guys, point with your friend here. Point, follow your friend here in your box. Yalla, shuf.
A
Read it, Yusuf.
numerical expression is a combination of numbers and at least one operation, such as 4 to the power 2 plus 7 divided between parentheses 3 negative 1.
So this we call it, guys, numerical expression, combination of numbers and operations. Numbers, operations. The operation add, subtract, multiply, divide, brackets, exponents. These we call it operations. Continue.
To evaluate a numerical
By the way,
expression.
Yusuf, just wait,
Yes.
please. By the way, guys, this one here, 4 to the power 2 plus 7 divided by 3 minus 1, I did it in my first example here. See it?
Yes.
I did it here. The answer of it was 19.5. So we did it already, okay? Continue, Yusuf.
Okay. To evaluate a numerical expression, you find its value. A numerical expression can be evaluated using the order of operations. The order of
talking about, you mister. Order of operations, these 4 steps. The box is saying to evaluate these expressions, you need to follow the order of operations, right?
Yeah.
Continue. Continue.
The order of operations are the rules that tell which operation to perform first when more than one operation is used. This
Good.
guarantee
Continue.
This guarantees that the same value of a numerical expression is found each time the expression is evaluated.
Good.
Order
Now
of
down.
oper-
Yalla, read.
Order of operations. 1.
Now this
Simplify the
order, wait here, Yusuf. This order, guys, we have 4 orders here, 4 steps. This is what I wrote on the board. So no need to write them. It's already written in your book. So every time you forget, you can go back to your book, page 269, and here make like a square or a rectangle over it, or put a note that this is important. So you always go back and read them. It's very important. Continue.
1. Simplify the expressions inside of grouping symbols such as parentheses. 2. Find the value of all powers. 3.
Power
Multiply.
or exponents, guys. We said they are the same. Continue.
3. Multiply and divide in order from left to right.
Good. And
4.
the last.
4. Add and subtract in order from left to right.
We need to follow, guys. You cannot do, for example, find the value of powers before parentheses. You cannot do add or subtract before multiply or divide. You need to follow these, okay? Continue.
Okay, no. The
سيبك
animation
منه. أيوة.
okay, the animation explains how to evaluate the expression below. 6
Now
to
this
the power.
expression, thank you, mister, thank you. This is expression, guys, what you see in front of you now. 6 power 2 minus 12 divided by 3 plus a bracket, blah, blah, blah. This expression, I did it here. This one, it's the same. I did it here, and the answer here is what in the board? It is 42. So I did it, guys, already, and the answer is 42. And if you go down, 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 here, the last line, read, ya mister. Yusuf. Okay. The last line, guys, here. So the value of this expression is what? Is 42. Is 42. So this is what we get here in our board here, okay? So this is how we do numerical expressions. Now, this is the idea, examples. Let's go to example 1 in the next page, guys. Example 1 in the next page. I need someone to help me here. Example 1 in the next page. I need someone to help. طيب. عمر كوشك يلا.
Yes, mister.
يلا يا عمر. Example 1, which page, mister?
270.
يلا 270, guys. Read.
Example 1. Evaluate numerical expressions. Evaluate 100 minus 3 to the power 2 multiply brackets 6 plus 4 plus 2.
Good. So we have this numerical expression on the board. I want you to help me on the board here. Just keep your eyes on the board and tell me what I will do.
First, we will do the brackets 6
Yeah.
plus 4.
So this will be equal, guys. I will leave everything others, I will leave it. Comes down the same. 100, 100. مالي فيها.
Yes.
3 power 2, 3 power 2. Multiply. What we have?
6 plus 4 between
much?
parentheses equals 10.
Equals 10. Do not put brackets again.
No,
The
don't
bracket,
put.
how we get bracket, how we get rid of the bracket, guys. If we calculate and get one number from it, خلاص, then the bracket is gone. Plus 2, مالي فيها. I did only the bracket. The second step, يا عمر.
We will do the powers.
The powers, do we have the powers here? Do we have any power?
Yes, 3 to the power 2.
So the all other
We know
things,
that it's 3.
wait, mister. All other things, guys, will comes down the same. Do not do anything. Just only do what? The power only. يلا. 100 comes down. بالترتيب. Minus minus مالي فيها. What we have here, يا عمر?
3 to the power 2. We know that
How
it's
much?
3 multiply 3.
which is
Equals 9.
equals 9. I calculate, and the
9.
other thing comes the same, huh? Comes the same. I didn't do anything, just the exponent only. Next semester, what I will do? Hello, Habib.
Yes, Mr.
Next, what I will do?
We will do multiplication or division. We
Yalla,
have
do we have
9
multiplication or
multiplied 10.
division? Can we subtract
Yes, we
here,
have.
then I multiply?
No, we will subtract at last.
We will add and subtract at the end. The first step here, the third step here is to multiply or divide. We don't have divide, I have only multiply. That's why I wrote or. So here I have multiply, so I will multiply. Yalla, this is equal 100 minus 9 times
100
10
minus equals 90.
equals 9. 10 plus 2 comes the same. So I only did what? The multiplication. The last step, yeah, mister, what I will do?
We will do addition and subtraction.
What we have at the first?
100 minus 90. We'll start from the left. 100
Yeah,
minus
from
90
the left.
equals 10.
From the left, I have subtract, then add. So I will do the subtract, then I will do add, صح?
Yes.
Yeah. 100 minus 90.
10.
10. 10 plus 2 is?
Equals 12.
Equals 12. Equals 12. This is example 1, guys. This is example 1. Hope you understand it. Thank you, Omar.
Mister,
Yes.
Mister, at first I was recording, you allowed me, and I'm still recording until now on the PC.
Mr. Yusuf, خلاص, we said Isam, Habibi. We said Isam, خلاص. It's enough.
Yeah, I know, but
Yusuf. خلاص, thank you. Now, we finished with example 1, guys, okay? We finished with example 1. Now, let's go to, but before I go to after example 1, guys, do you have any questions? Please, if you have any questions, put your hands. You don't have, remove your hands, huh? Any questions? Murad and Dhafar. Good.
Yes, Mister.
Yes, Mister. Example 1.
Okay.
Do you have any question?
No, Mister. I will. Can I answer the check?
خلك من التشيك. Do you have any questions?
No, Mister.
طيب وين؟ خليك معي. ظافر. راح ظافر. عصام.
Mister, no, I don't have any question.
Good boy. Thank
Yes,
you.
Mister.
عصام and Ibrahim.
Mister,
Yes.
if Mister in the check, I do it. There is
خلك من التشيك يا عصام. Do you have any questions here?
no.
Thank you. Ibrahim.
Mister, Mister, your voice is very lagging and your board is being هذا black and
مستر
then
خلاص يا
the
مستر لا
white.
توجعوا لي راسي بهذا الموضوع. It's not my problem حبيبي. الله يسعدك. It is not my problem. How many times I can say that?
Mister,
لا
it's
توجع لي راسي.
the screen is clean and it's واضح.
So what you want now? What you want? What you want from me?
Nothing.
So nothing. So please don't waste time by doing this. Guys, no one tell me that your voice, your camera, I don't care. I came here to do my job, then I will go home. I don't care. So this is not my problem. No one tell me that again. Thank you. If you have any problem, guys, you can watch the video. What more I can do for you? Thanks. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much. In the next Sunday, inshallah, we'll continue in the same lesson. No need to do any homework. Just keep studying in your exams, and we'll continue in the same lesson in the next period, inshallah. Thank you so much. Isam, stop the recording.